Welcome to our Marvel Rivals Season 2 tier list. I'm joined with BadClass and Shadow, so make sure to check their socials in the description. There's some pretty controversial takes in this tier list, so let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. And I'm not trying to yap too much, so let's just get into the tier list.
At the very top, we'll have pick/ban. This is the tier any character that's in here, you automatically should pick or ban them. If they are not banned, then you are essentially, throwing the game if you don't pick these characters. Basically, you get a really good chance of winning if you pick these characters, and then you also get a really good chance of winning if you ban these characters as well. I'm not gonna go like super descriptive on these anymore because it's really annoying.
We've already done them.
By the way, I have a special character going in trash, so I'll leave that for later.
Adam.
Okay, Adam.
Okay, we are putting Adam Warlock. Put him in A tier. I want to put him in S tier, but his efficiency has died down a little bit for the greater good after the support nerfs, or at least the Adam nerf. Can't pop soul bond as often anymore. And sure, the ult change is nice where it's based off of a percentage of your health, but if you think about it, squishies are around like 250 HP. Will now only come back with 75 HP instead of 100. Since Soulbond is a bit difficult to time now, since it's like 40 seconds, right? It's hard to justify when's a good time to pop Soulbond. Now there's an extra 10 seconds you have to account for. Don't get me wrong, he's still very strong. He is really strong. I'm honestly tempted to put him on S tier, right? Nearly the bottom. Lately, I haven't seen any more Adam Warlocks since the update drop where they nerf Soulbond. But don't get me wrong, this character is so fucking strong right now.
Yeah, he's good against dive. Just pop Soulbond, then you never die. You can push up with it too. A tier. Alright, who's next?
For me, is Black Panther?
Trash. Or D, bro.
I'm trying to be nice. Let's put him in D.
The fall from
Nah,
grace.
he's trash, bro. Come on now, he's trash.
I'm trying to be so nice
okay,
right now.
I'll explain why. He's still a buggy character. They haven't fixed the no-reg thingy. And he just has so many counters. He has Emma Frost, just grab him while he's diving. Thing, just press left shift, he can't dash.
Namor, team up.
What else? Nah, bro, he's ass, bro. I'm sorry.
This guy used to be a menace back then, and then everybody realizes that you can just press one button on your keyboard as Namor. Completely shut down his entire playstyle. Same thing with Thing, and same thing with Emma Frost. Wow, it is not a dive season right now. Or at least, if one of those three characters is up, right, it's over.
Yeah.
Right? You cannot run dive if one of those characters are up. You have to ban them if you want to run dive. Yeah. So yeah, BP stays in D tier.
Well, he's trash in my tier, but yeah.
No, I put him D right here because personally he's you can still get value-ish, right? He's just he kind of serves as like a like a shittier Mr. Fantastic. Does that make sense? He's really annoying to kill, right? If played correctly, he doesn't die. But he also doesn't kill either, hence Tickle Monster.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like they should buff this guy's damage.
Okay, fine, he's a D. Before people get angry at us, a good BP, 0.01% of BP players can carry that game on their own as BP. But you gotta be built different, bro. He's just ass.
Those guys
and also
are
the patch
actually
notes exist, so read the patch notes as well, people.
Not biased. I actually like playing BP every now and then, but this character is so bad right now. They need to give him some love. Alright, moving on. Black Widow. Yeah, I think she's moved up a couple of tiers,
I'll give her C or B.
I've actually been seeing a couple of Black Widows. More often than not, more than a Black Panther, which is kind of crazy. I see more people running Black Widow than Black Panther.
Yeah.
Probably because the new kick changes, right? Shoot, kick, shoot again, or actually no, it's shoot, kick, stun, and then shoot again. And if that doesn't kill him, just run up and smack him in the head. Black Widow now has effectively has a one-shot. I kind of want to put her in C tier.
Okay, I was thinking C as well.
Yeah, C is the best place you can put it for now.
I want to put her in B, but her damage output is a bit lackluster if you can't fucking aim, right?
Yeah.
She's a hit or miss character, it's very simple. You hit them or you don't. And it's very rewarding if you do, but it's also very detrimental if you don't.
Yeah.
15 shots in the clip, and if you only manage to hit a quarter of those, you're not exactly helping the team. I think the ult has gotten better over time. Of course, you'd run her with Hawkeye or with a Mantis, other damaging ults or damaging abilities for that matter. right? Combine that with the ultimate. She's actually a pretty good like supportive DPS character. But still, right? Even if you do get hit by the ult, you'd be able to out heal it with just Cloak and Dagger bubble, and then Cloak and Dagger heals.
She still needs some setup as well. But yeah, I think we got everything done with her. She's C tier in our opinion.
All right, Dr. Banner, Mr. Booger, guys going.
He's pick band though. Oh, well, not pick band, but like
I say S tier.
S tier.
But as of right now, Hulk is still like really strong. He did go down a couple of tiers, but he's now back up because the fish incel guy. We'll get to him as well.
But also the movement buffs as well help him a
Definitely
lot.
the movement buffs too. Yeah.
Did he also get a buff to shield? I'm pretty sure that goes up faster now.
It recharges faster now. People are starting to get better at Monster Hulk 2. Right click E and then right click. That's basically instant death for any squishy.
Or just Banner, yeah.
No, yeah, he's just solid. He's a very solid tank. You know, on the same level as Magneto, but you know, I think his strengths are being well displayed now. This season, like it's much more noticeable to realize, oh, this is his job.
Staller, a good brawler, and overall a good anti-air option as well. So that's good shit.
Yeah, it goes in S for me.
And he's mainly just up here because he's the anchor to a broken S team up.
Captain America, all right.
His
character is so fucking annoying. I put him in B. Right?
Yeah, I was gonna say B as well.
He still feels the same, right? Even with the changes to the melee, even with the shield and health changes, right? Yes, he's tankier himself, but the shield isn't as strong. He still feels the same. I don't know what to say for Cap, to be honest. I've seen like 2 or 3 good Caps. Let's say that like the last 3 games, for example. All right, what was that one Cap? He didn't really kill anyone playing Namor. He was diving or Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, he had his foot up her ass, but like, you know, it didn't really kill her.
Let's just say Cap does his job well. Like, your job as a tank is to make space, right? Cap does that very well by just being annoying. Makes people look at him, and the more people use the resources on him, it allows for your team to push up.
Like,
isn't he getting as well for a new team up with Bucky?
He is, but it's kind of eh. It's kind of eh.
I've never seen that team up, by the way, in matches.
It's not that good. You gotta play him like Jeff, right? You rage bait the enemy team, right? Since you can't kill anything, but and you know you can't exactly frontline as a tank. What you can do is the next best thing, which is be really fucking annoying. Of course, he was already good at that, but he's better now since he has the extra health buff. Came through Cloak and Dagger. Alright, this character goes in B tier because they changed the ult. Back then, each strip used to disappear one by one. Now they all disappear at a certain amount of time at the same time. Now her ult is buns. I think it was fine. They didn't need to change anything, but now it's kind of worse. That bumped her down a couple tiers.
Easier to kill her now as well out of that ult. Like 10 times easier.
There's just better support options now.
I got some crazy no more ults on Cloak and Dagger, like every single time. It's very easy. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time on that.
Yeah, B tier.
Okay, B tier. Okay, Doctor Strange. All right, this character.
He's A for me, in my opinion.
I wouldn't put him S anymore, bro. This character.
Okay, A.
He's kind of buns.
Top of
Put him at the top of I'll put him top of A. All right.
Don't get me wrong. He's still good, but like.
No, he's still good.
His damage isn't the same as before.
He's not strong anymore. He's just. He feels like a tank now. It's balanced. But, man, fall from grace, dude. This guy used to be the best tank in the game.
All I'm gonna say, he's never gonna go below A ever because his portal is very valuable.
And his aura is still a great ult to have in general on your team.
Yeah.
He still has good util, but his damage output is not as it used to be.
He's still solid, but he's A tier now, so.
And moving on to our first pick-a-man character. We have Groot, alright?
We have Goon.
People are starting to realize that, wow, Fortnite's fucking annoying. Let's have that in Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
You full box to do.
It's also strong, dude.
Still great to combo with some DPS as well, like how you run Gamble with Iron Man and you launch your entire team with that ult.
Yeah, Groot Iron Man, Groot Moon Knight, Groot Bucky,
Namor.
Groot everything, bro.
Groot Jeff.
Oh,
Groot
dude,
Jeff.
that full box.
Throw them into that Fortnite house.
That shit was so funny, bro. Ruin the ruin about Fight Club. We don't talk about Fight Club.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a very good DPS supportive tank. I don't need to explain. If you've played enough Rivals, you understand that walls are fucking annoying and they're very difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
So he automatically goes and pick Ben tier. Not much else to be said. Yeah, he goes there. All right.
Pick Ben.
Moving on. Hawkeye. All right, Cock guy. Hawk.
Okay, before we rank him, he'll be triple S tier if you land every headshot with him. There's just no counter to that. There's like no counter to that, but
I mean, I guess.
fuck Hawkeye, yeah, true. Also heavy too.
Yeah, fuck that guy, bro.
I say he's. Yeah.
I say S tier. You know, he's there. He's still there. I think he got back from A, right? His damage output is still really good. Bomb arrows now have a use because people are realizing, wow, my aim is fucking garbage. All right, what if I just press 2 on my keyboard and shoot the 4? Bomb arrows get rid of that problem where you have to aim, and they're also really good for the ultimate. If you didn't know, each bomb arrow will stack with each hologram, right? So I'm not gonna do the math, but you get it. People are starting to realize, yeah, they're getting better at Hawkeye, and this guy's still really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
One body shot will like completely like like dismember a dive character, right? One body shot will get a Spider-Man to piss off.
True.
But 2 will kill him. This character is still so broken. I'm tempted to put him on pick ban, but you know people don't do that, so you know he goes in S tier.
He does get banned occasionally, but he's not. I don't know.
He's not overly broken like back in season 0. Like he still has counterplay, thank fucking god.
Ish.
But yeah,
Yeah.
like, he still can be countered. But like you have a good Hawkeye in your team, it's like yeah, like, prepare for a hard ass time.
Yeah.
Okay.
S tier.
Hela. Oh my god, Pickman. This character is still Pickman.
Hela.
Why, bro? Why, bro? Please change something with this fuck ass character, bro. Why are you still so strong? We nerfed her health, we nerfed her damage. I think we fixed the damage fall off. The stun is still really fucking annoying. Everybody knows what to do against your ult, yet you're still really fucking good.
It's just the way she's designed. Like I don't know.
Cookie clicker ass character is still so fucking good. I'm really upset by that.
Like her whole
It's like
design is
it's like
point
the
and
same
click.
shit over and over and over with her. I don't enjoy facing her, man. It's not fun.
Like, just like all the Hela has to do is like look at you funny, right?
Yeah.
And then you're already down like half your health, and then if she looks at you funny again, you're dead. It's done for. It's like the same thing with Hawkeye, except Hawkeye has to stare at you. You know what Hela has to do? Look at you and blink.
Exactly.
That's the difference between the two. One's a staring contest. The other one is like which one blinks first.
Yeah, it's like if you have 2 Helas on each team, it really just depends like who's the better Hela in general, and almost like the carry.
It is made up for her really big hitbox, but that doesn't change anything. This character's so fucking strong. Hit scan is genuinely like really fucking annoying in this game, especially for like a cast full of like, you know, projectile characters, melee heroes, right? It's pretty
especially since it seems we're getting more melee heroes in the future after Ultron, so not looking like too good for that shit.
Yeah.
If nothing's done, she's staying here permanently.
Just like the other tier list, she's pick ban. Nothing changed.
Iron Fist! Oh my god!
Iron Fist is actually good this season.
Yeah, he's
so
really
fucking
good, but he's fucking annoying like no tomorrow. I will say that.
I was destroying the lobby, and then I went fucking, what is it, 66 and something, and we still lost?
Yo, call me crazy,
God.
but he's borderline pick ban. But I think he
is.
S.
He is,
I put him S tier. I put him like above Hawkeye. That's where I have him, right? Mostly because people actually ban Iron Fist more than Hawkeye. Probably because like he's just more annoying to deal with. But that still doesn't change the fact that he's really good and that people do ban him.
He just can't die, bro. He does everything too.
Yeah, especially with like the support nerfs as well. He is feasting on them motherfuckers.
Like, he melts tanks.
You can either dive supports or go for the tanks.
Even technically has a one shot. It's not a one shot, but I'll count it. Where if you're like below half health and you're a squishy, the kick will finish you off.
Another really good anti-air option as well with the kicking. I will say that.
Earlier in the stream, I popped ult as Hulk and I died in 1 second. I'm not even trolling. Like Iron Fist killed me in 1 second. I still have the clip somewhere, I think.
Especially, well, also to add on to that, especially with Emma, he is deadly with Emma.
They changed the percentage where it's instead of 1.5, it's now 2.1 percentage of health per second. I'm not sure the numbers. What is it? His ult. All right, you pop ult. Yes, it's really fucking hard to hit you, but one thing that nobody mentions is that how fast you're fucking moving to. You're moving like you move around like a fucking crackhead, bro. You know, you know how insane that is. You're stalling the point. You don't even need to kill anyone. You just need to stall point. You get that ult for like what, 10 seconds? All right, that's 10 seconds of a fucking flying crackhead. Yeah, what do you do? Cheek, go. Right? You can't shoot him either because if you do, he's gonna eat off of that, and he gets like 150 shield every time you blast that guy for 4 seconds. Like it is over.
Especially when Namor's banned and shit. It's like, oh yeah, Iron Fist players like become Sukuna in a way.
Not even if Namor isn't banned, right? He can still eat the squid damage for like 3 parries.
That is true, yeah.
This character is so fucking hard to kill.
Which I am glad that Emma exists because she can counter him quite a bit.
Actually, I want to put him in Pigpen now. He sounds way worse than Hulk and Hawkeye, in my opinion.
Okay, what's keeping him down here though is that
I don't know what.
He's still pretty like easy to counter. You just need to look at him, right? His damage output is like, yes, it's very admirable against tanks, but against good squishies, sorry. Against squishies that know what the fuck they're doing, which is just looking at him, right? They're both gonna heal each other, or they're both gonna peel for the supports and deal with the Hawkeye. Right. Hawkeye, sorry, did I say? My God, I'm brain farting right now. Okay, Punisher, Hawkeye, literally anyone with a gun or high burst damage will shit on Iron Fist really fast. And there are many times where if I get hit with any piece of burst damage, right, I have to dip the fight, even with like max over health, because I don't want to deal with all that damage. Like, don't forget, you're still a squishy. Yeah, 300, right? 450 HP max over health. Still, right? You can instead you should like, invest that time into beating the shit out of the tanks, right?
Oh yeah,
I feel like his effectiveness against squishies has gone down. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. More like, okay, you know what? I don't think it's gone down. It's just like
it's
he's
still
better
the
against
same,
tanks now.
but he's more better against tanks, I would say. He's still all around really good to take out annoying squishies, don't get me wrong. But you now want to use him more utilized for tank busting rather than squishy hunting, I would say. Because that's what I would say you should. Again, like what I was just talking about, anti-air. He's still really fucking good whenever you have that annoying Iron Man, even Thor, Storm on your ass. You want to get rid of a fucking thing? Yeah, sure, go ahead. He can do both pretty well still. It's not like his value diminished a bit. It's just that he's now more important for tank busting, let's say.
Yeah. You know, you think about it, he does every job. If you need an anti-air or dive squishies or go for tanks, he does everything.
He's still really fucking good.
Okay, are we fine with him in S tier or pick ban? Because I'm fine with whatever.
Yeah, let's leave him S tier.
That's S tier. Because there's more important characters that we should ban outside.
Alright, moving on. The other Iron guy, Iron Man.
Iron Man. He's actually not that bad.
I'd say he's.
I think I'll put him in A.
Really?
I can see him. I can see him in A. I can see him A, but like low A.
I'll just put him either high B or low A.
Yeah, he's either high B or low A.
I see him low A.
Okay.
Reason
that is
being
surprising.
Like, they did a change with the pulse, with the left click, right?
Yeah.
I can't really put my finger out. I'm just making a generalization.
They make the radius. Okay, they decrease the radius on the left click basically for his pulses. The best way I can put it, instead of being like 0.85 m, it's now 0.6 meters. That it's like now it's more smaller radius, but it now deals more damage.
His ult is still really fucking good. People still fall for the maximum pulse. Any Cloak and Dagger you see, right? That's a free maximum pulse skill. Get rid of a support ult really, really fast. I have no other words. He's still the same piss beam character.
Yeah.
Right?
All I'm gonna say though is if you're gonna play Iron Man, just make sure you ban Hela. That's on me.
Oh yeah, no.
That's why she's in Pikmin.
Yeah.
Don't even think about touching this character, bro. With Hela on the field, it's a nightmare.
Okay,
And it's like, although he did get a buff to survivability as well. E now gives you 100 over armor, I think it's called. Glad my boy got buffed. I haven't really been playing because I like playing tank more now and support.
Yeah.
Although I was popping up with Mr. Fantastic, so I'm glad about that.
We thinking low B or high A? High B or low A?
I picked low A, dude.
I'd say low A, yeah.
Low A, alright.
My boy is improved, so I'm happy about that.
Speaking of B tier, alright, Jeffrey. Alright, Jeffrey is going in B tier. It's
So
Jeff.
really fucking annoying.
Nothing's changed for this character. He is the same thing. I have nothing to say. He is literally the same character since last season.
Low key, bro. Jeff is a DPS.
DPS Jeff, yes, he's really fucking annoying still. Loki is S tier. Alright. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, okay, so anyways, we're moving on.
Okay, short
No?
short note about Loki. They nerfed his his rocks?
So
not
they
very-
gave
That did
it
nothing.
5 more seconds. Who the fuck cares? This character's so fucking strong, bro. Nothing's changed. This
Never
is
I
Yes,
really
yes,
don't
yes.
feel it, to be honest, dude. Like, it's
Have,
still really strong.
another DPS ult. You can have literally any ult in the game on the
Yeah,
field with this guy. Lunar Snow, Guna
she's-
Blow.
She's S tier, not entirely pick ban, because there's other bans.
Actually, A tier.
Really?
I was about to say that. Yeah, no.
I'm mostly because like I feel like I'm getting less heals from Luna than I would from.
Oh wait, actually, never mind. You would rather have.
certain
Okay, yeah, actually, yeah.
like because nowadays, all right, Luna is nice to have, but we don't see her banned anymore, and
No.
she's rarely picked.
Especially with like some other characters that did get buffed. in this
Actually,
season,
no,
like-
yeah, we have Sue.
Not saying she's bad. Not saying she's bad. It's just
Loki,
that
no,
Rocket.
I don't see her as often anymore. Mostly because of one fucking trash panda that's sitting in the corner of my tier list.
Mhm,
We'll get to
yeah.
that guy.
You're right. Okay, yeah, A tier, A tier.
Okay,
Moving on.
Magik. All right, Magik is
Did you even get any changes? I don't even remember.
she's the same. I think she goes A tier. Still a pretty solid DPS. Of course, anti-dive is pretty strong this season. Doesn't change anything though because high burst damage.
Yeah,
And armor gain from literally anything you do is kind of broken.
yeah, she's still the same.
She's good. Same thing with Jeff.
Yeah, A tier.
Nothing's changed. She's the same character.
Moving
Okay,
on.
Magneto.
Oh, Magneto.
All right. Even with all the changes, this character is still really fucking good, but not good enough to be pick ban. He's gone through like what, 2.5 seasons or like 1.5 seasons, right, of not being put in pick ban, but also being one of the best tanks in the game. You know how fucking insane that is?
And the best decision for solo tank as well.
I think this character is like in the perfect spot.
He's a
I
goat.
really hope they don't touch this character anymore because I think he's like I don't
When
know.
I was reading the new devlog, it seemed like they weren't. They were gonna touch Groot and Captain.
Yeah. Like what?
I feel like
I mean,
he's in a good spot. You know,
Oh, no doubt about it. Yeah.
everything that you could ask for from a Vanguard, he's got it. Rarely any weaknesses other than if you can't fucking aim. Well, cool. You're not getting as much damage, and but my only argument is that his melee is really slow. Boo-hoo.
I think he's gonna know how to position well with Meg and know when to use a bubble. Then, you know, and know when to ult.
I mean, yeah, I can't really say anything for this character. Nothing's changed.
Yeah,
Alright, he
S
stays
tier.
there in S tier.
As
He
always.
lives there.
His quote that he says whenever he gets picked, be wary, no timeline where Magneto yields. Yeah, that's pretty fucking true at the moment.
A more accurate Magneto.
That's how it feels, to be honest.
Okay, S tier. Mantis. All right, and I put her in A tier.
She's
I was gonna say,
higher.
she belongs in it.
Kind of want to move her S tier though because of the changes to the Leafs. She now enables dive to be even stronger, right? Before you guys get into that mid fight, right? Both teams are rolling out to the point. Let's say you know your team's running dive. Let's say you're running Spider-Man. All Mantis has to do is like feed you 3 leaves. You now have was it 12 seconds of like 15% damage boost. With Spider-Man's speed, all right, he can actually make use out of that. It makes one-shotting supports so much easier. And with Black Widow, right, her uptime essentially goes up by like, you know, quadruple. She's just gotten stronger. Hear me out. I'm putting her above Luna.
Yeah, but she's high A for me though. Still.
Next one, Goon Knight.
I'd say
B.
B.
tier. I put him B tier. All right, high B. All right. Okay, not that high B. I'll put him like behind Cap.
I say he's thinking like around high to middle B. That's where I believe first.
I put him below Captain America. All right. The grappling hook changes are really nice, and the right click, the big boomerang thing, gives him even more survivability when he gets dived. That's pretty nice. However, nothing's changed. Yes, his ult does more damage now because there's more hands. Cool. He's the same character. I don't really see anything crazy from Moon Knights.
I guess the only time his value goes up if you have Groot, but he's always banned, so GG. Alright, B2.
Alright, here's a fun one. Namor.
Instantly pick ban.
Yeah, he's in pick, man. He goes here because the big green booger guy, alright, this fuckhead, alright, he's the main issue this season, or at least when it comes to Namor.
The Godzilla squid.
The Godzilla squid, bro. Like, yeah, the other squids, right?
That calls.
They're pretty cool. They're running like a semi-automatic. No, he didn't hear. The other squid didn't hear. No full auto in the building. All right.
Not full auto. This is.
This is full auto.
Yeah.
And he shoots like the green laser piss that like shreds any DPS character, any dive character, any squishy in it for that matter. Namor's so fucking strong already, but now he got even stronger this season. He stays here. Pick ban. If they don't do anything to the squid, he stays here.
Same old reasons. Why they
removed him.
You know, answer to dive. You can one shot with his ult if you have amp or little. Or
if you just aim it right.
Yeah, no, pick ban.
All right, Penis Parker. Peanut
Parker.
She's more dangerous.
I don't play her, so I don't know anything. I know she can crit now, so.
I played her a little bit. All right. And let me tell you this, nothing's changed. She's still the same character.
No, C tier.
I put her C tier. Yeah.
She's really fucking annoying though. We have good fucking players. Cause damn, Peni is like, ugh. Annoying.
But very map reliant still. She's still the same. All right.
Yeah.
More survivability.
I think she has the worst carry potential out of all the tanks in the game.
Yeah. Especially with the newest edition.
Yeah.
You don't carry with, or at least. Normally you shouldn't. You can't. She stays there.
Yeah. Alright, C tier. No shit.
Psylocke. Alright. Very solid DPS character.
I think she's an A.
Yeah, she's an A.
I say top A or low S.
Above Magik, right? Pretty relatively high A. I think she gives up pretty good damage. I don't think the Emma team up is, something to like beg for as Psylocke. If anything, it's more it's better to use it as Magneto, right? Because you can bubble a teammate and the Magbot will bubble you. Yeah, exactly. So I guess she's good for fucking with the enemy team, and I don't think the damage boost is like from the clone is even anything worth asking for. It's
cool to have, but it's whatever.
Still relatively the same character.
Yeah, A tier, same mode.
Alright, moving on. Punisher.
Fucking hate this character, bro.
Same spot, I feel like, as last time. He's still good.
I put him at A tier. He's actually not that bad. He's just a Hela, a shittier Hela, right?
I guess. He counters Thing and Venom.
He's good for anti-dive tanks, alright? Yeah. Let me say that again. He's good for anti-dive, he's good for anti-diving tanks.
Yeah.
Alright. Dive characters he still struggles with because the shotgun has such a wide spread, it's hard to like hit your shots every now and then. But for dive tanks, right, he gets so much ult charge off of them, right? Like minimum, he gets like what, 16, 20% every time they come in. Pause. And
okay.
Yeah, no, he gets so much ult charge. And I wouldn't say his ultimate is like, okay, it depends on the map, but most of the time it's an easy fight winner.
It's counterable a lot.
Yeah.
Mag. Or
either
just
you get like 3
out
picks or you don't. You just die. Other than that, ult is still pretty good though. Generally a good character.
He's still a solid character, yeah. A tier.
Okay, next one. Raccoon.
Okay,
Alright.
he's not. I want to say he's pick ban, but he's
I'd
definitely
say-
high S, like very high S.
Very high S. I put him next to Loki. All right. Holy shit! It's been what two and a half season, 1.5 season, whatever. Oh my
Dude,
god!
This guy got
You-
memed on for so long.
This guy was like the resident meme character, right? You
Little trash raccoon, bro. Like trash panda.
this cookie ass clicker character, who still is a cookie ass clicker character. All right, went from F to D tier to S tier, right? A to S tier. This guy, man.
I just want to
feel
say,
like-
anyone can pick up Rocket, by the way. Even if you are a one-trick Spider-Man, you can play Rocket, bro.
this
So
is,
please
like
swap,
Marvel
bro.
Rivals equivalent to Mercy in Overwatch. All right, everyone can play this fucking character. There's no way you fuck up with this character. Want to know why? Because he's stupid baby proof. All right, his heals. All right, you just shoot them in the general area where all your teammates are at, and then boom, like instant value. All their health goes up. You get like 50 fucking % ult charge. You almost have your ult, and then when you drop your ult, again, instant value. Everybody gets armor. Everybody gets a damage boost. And of course, they're not shooting you, they're shooting the amplifier. And everybody, all right, if they're not shooting the amplifier, they're shooting like fucking what else? Because if they shoot your teammates and yourself, you're covered in armor. So
Yeah, it's just...
I just they gave him so much. I feel like it's unnecessary.
Actually, I don't know, because he was kind of ass back then, so I kind of like this change.
Like,
I don't know.
Don't get me wrong. I do like the changes, but I feel like they gave him like a bit too much.
Yeah.
His healing output was already decent, but now it's even better. They gave him an invincibility ult, which is kind of crazy.
Okay, at least you can break the amp. At least if
That's true.
if he couldn't, then he would be pick ban. But like, I don't know.
Whatever. This character
Mister,
is so strong
he's
now.
strong.
Pisses me off a little bit, but you know, it's okay. Scarlet, bitch. All right,
Honestly, oh, she kind of moved up. She's low
low A.
A.
I put him right below Iron Man. Very low A.
Because before we put her in like C tier, bro. That's like sad. But now she's in like a pretty solid spot now.
She does good damage still. Her ultimate is a little bit better now. She doesn't move as slow. Of course, the Strange team up. Why would you want to run Strange when Hulk and Magneto are right there? And if Groot's not banned, I don't think you should ever see a Doctor Strange. But yeah, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe you and your other buddies, like, you know, crack on Scarlet Witch, or is it go to Doctor Strange, and you know, you two can help each other, right?
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's all I
She's
can
low
say.
A. She's moved up.
Spider-Man. All right,
Dude, he's
and just to rage bait a couple of people.
dude,
all
he's
right?
low-key pick ban, right?
I was gonna put
He's
him,
low-key...
I'm putting him Pickman.
Dude, I'm sorry, but he's low-key pick ban.
Like, I'm not saying this out of bias. I'm not saying it because he's good. All right, I'm saying it from experience. People ban and pick Spider-Man nowadays.
Dude.
All right, I can't hide it anymore.
And every game, we either ban him or we play him. Like, there's no other. I don't know.
It's crazy.
Dude,
right?
Spider-Man as pick ban is crazy, bro. I've never seen that before.
He was like what, B, C tier, in like the previous tier list. Now he's like up
Pick
here. I think it's because like all the rage baiting all the Spider-Man players have done. It's like it's got him like in this like very notorious spot, but not in a good way.
Also, like, I think because there's more flyers now being played, I think genuinely though, Spider-Man is like a good counter to like a flyer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So yeah, pick ban, dude. Hey, if you're angry with us, I'm sorry, bro. But do you even play the game? I'm just being honest. Dude, Spider-Man
Like-
is.
Like if you played the game and if you played ranked, you'll notice that people do ban Spider-Man, and they pick him.
Exactly, bro.
Like, I mean, tell me, when's the last time you've seen more Black Panther picks than Spider-Man? All right, not to like throw shade against Black Panther again, but like,
Yeah, true, bro.
I've seen more Spider-Mans than Black Panthers. It's a little obvious, you know.
True.
All right, we're moving on. Moving on. Squirrel Girl.
Hello.
I'd say B tier. You know?
She's high B, in my opinion.
Her ult is starting to get more juice. You know, like it's like
They're amping it up.
All All right.
Like that one guy that we had that was playing Squirrel, he got like a quad.
That guy was fucking insane.
Okay, to be fair, he was doing so bad in his movie, and then he swapped the Squirrel. And then instantly became MVP, bro, just by
And
popping
how
ult.
even like Bunny got like some really good Squirrel Girl ult as well. So.
It's a rocket thing, right? It's another character you can autopilot with and get instant value.
Yeah, she's not too OP, but she's not bad either, so she's B tier.
Alright, moving on. Star-Lord. This character is so fucking strong. And he's
tier.
still strong. They did nerf his AoE like attack thing, so that does peg him down a little bit. I'd say he goes right below Iron Fist, you know, S tier. He's playable-ish if Hela's on the field, right? If Hela still exists, then Star-Lord's gonna struggle still getting value, right? But she's pick ban, and if you do ban her, right, Star-Lord is in play. It gets shafted by Mag, yes, but you know that's an entire ult like forced out.
Yeah. Same old miss too.
Moving on, Storm.
She's still.
She's still good. I think she's still good. You know,
I think she's
changed.
I think she's still S, no?
Yeah, she's still S. The buffs did get like toned down a little bit for her teammates. Or actually, no, it got buffed for her teammates, but toned down on herself. Whatever.
At least one support ult was getting baited with her ult, at least. Or you're getting kills, so she's
She's still a nightmare for supports as well when they don't have bolts. So it's really fucking hard to kill her. Unless you have Punisher, but you know, hey.
Spider-Man. Mr. Pickman over
that's
here.
why he's picked.
Oh yeah.
Hey, listen, bro.
He's memed his way up to Pickman. You know, fucking insane that is.
That's
Thank
crazy,
you, Necros.
Alright. Next guy, Thor. Son of Odin.
Son of Odin. Oh,
He's B tier. You know, I think
he's solid, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the same guy. You bully tanks or you bully anyone with the left shift, and you do decent damage with the awakening. It's the same character.
Yeah. Same mode. He did get better throughout the seasons, but
Yeah, definitely.
he's still B, in my opinion.
Next guy, Venom.
I think he's A tier for me. In my opinion, he's A tier.
No, I believe he's A tier too.
No, yeah, no.
Still, like Spider-Man does require Venom. Both him and Spider-Man are pretty codependent. Venom doesn't do a lot of damage, and Spider-Man can't like fight with all the attention on him sometimes. So that's why you like see him zip in, do an uppercut. He doesn't even kill you, and then he dips.
Yeah.
Right?
But the combo potential these two have is great.
If Venom comes in, right, all the attention's on him, and Spider-Man can swoop in and pick off the supports that have already been tickled, right?
Yeah.
Which makes his one shot a little bit more easier to pull off. So if anything, they're perfect for each other in a non-gay way.
Oh, true.
Moving on, right? We have Winter Soldier, the other Iron Fist. He has gone down a little bit via effectiveness, but I still think he's good.
I think he's low S.
Yeah, low S.
Yeah,
Tier. He's still S tier, but low. I put him.
he was in Pickman for a while last season.
Yeah.
They nerfed the culling effect, which is like the decrease of max health.
Yep.
It
also kind of doesn't. Oh, sorry.
No, what?
It also kind of doesn't help that he was removed from the infinite ammo stuff. So no longer able to.
I guess, but like, I don't think he really needed that. It was just nice.
Okay.
He what is it? Fucking my main gripe is with the culling effect. I think it's like you need an extra shot now, an extra bullet into the person to kill them, because the culling effect went from 20 to 15, which may not seem a lot, but trust me, it is, right? Because that's your maximum amount of health. Essentially, they're like, oh well, he's a bit strong. Let's give the person 5% of their health back. You have no fucking clue how annoying that is. I dropped Bucky like so long ago. Now I really don't want to pick him up.
I mean, he's still strong.
No, okay, definitely. He's definitely still strong. I'm just saying he's not as strong as he was before.
As he was.
Speaking of not as strong as before, all right? Wolverine. All right, this guy, hear me out. I think he's gone down from Pickman to A tier.
A?
I want to say A tier, right? It's because of
It makes sense. No, I agree.
They changed the rage, They just changed the rage values. It's relatively like not that crazy of a change, but if you play Wolverine for like amount of time, you'll feel it. There are certain combos where it's like dash and then grab and then like beat the shell out of them.
Didn't they also change the grab a bit as well?
They did, yes. It's really fucking hard to do the 180s now. They made it to where if you try to do the 180, like if you turn around like really fast, it'll drag you to the side. Like let's say you did the 180 and then you try to do a 180 via the right side, you'll go more right instead of like back. Does that make sense? You go to the side more rather than towards your teammates, and it's really fucking awkward because it's muscle memory. I'm at the point where you play Wolverine and then like I have my usual MO. I kidnap a tank, right? Usually if I'm trying to go in front of them, right? You don't feel the difference if you do it from behind. Pause. But if you do it from the front,
My God.
Pause.
My God, dude.
There you go.
Yeah, no, it's you'll feel a difference. I put him above Doctor Strange.
Me personally, wait, really? That low?
Yeah. Yes. Like,
fuck, dude.
he's still good. He's still good. It's just
I was thinking like top of A, but okay.
Nah, do you think a Wolverine can win a fight against Mantis and Luna?
Hell no.
His job is to kidnap people, but
I guess
his identity as the tank melter guy has been. He's been dethroned. All right, Iron Fist took that job.
I guess the value goes up if there's a group, but you won't see him anyways.
All right, moving on. Mr. Fantastic.
Low A, high B, low A.
I was thinking high B.
He went from being one of the worst to now like a really good peel character.
He's getting his identity known. All right, he's still trying to get his job down. I feel like if the only change I would make for this character, like, because I really want to put him in A, it's his ult. All right, his ult is so buns. Of course, you're not supposed to get kills with his ult, right? But why did you give it damage fall off? That was not needed.
Yeah.
He has like a lot of survivability, like a lot of survivability. Like one move makes you invincible, the other move gives you like a bunch of shield, and the other one gives you like a bunch of elasticity to go into your never dying mode, the fucking big boy mode. Like it's really hard to die as Mr. Fantastic, and it's really annoying for people to kill you if you're playing Fantastic.
High B.
Okay, for our next guy, our next contender, Sue Storm, Invisible Woman.
S tier.
Oh yeah, S tier.
Yeah, so
Put him.
But where though?
I put her above Loki, right?
Above Loki.
I agree.
Yeah, above Loki, or more like they can go. They can go like interchangeably, more like. But I'm putting Loki on top. Actually, fuck her.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna say Loki.
Yeah.
She's the same. So her shield has like what? It recharges a bit slower. It has less health. So what? Right? You press like one button and you instantly give a teammate a shield. Right? That stops like what? A bunch of CC stuff. Spider-Man yanking you off the edge. Iron Man ult like from touching you. What else? Fucking Magneto ult. Right? Sue Storm can save a Cloak and Dagger in their ult.
No. I was just gonna say, a Sue shooting a Punisher ult. That pisses me off so much, bro. Pops the shield, and I go to ult the Punisher, and then I end up ulting the shield instead.
It's fucking stupid.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, yeah.
Like you can clutch save people with Sue Storm shield.
Also, there's some maps where you could push people off. You know the spider map?
Oh, yeah, the
Spider Temple, yeah,
the
and
convoy.
the Wakanda map as well for one of the points.
Yeah,
you can throw people off of there.
there's some free picks if you just push them off the map. Yeah.
Alright, S tier. Moving on. The Ting. Thingaling.
S tier.
The
That
Thong.
team.
Madong. Alright. I think he's still really strong. I think I don't want to put him in S tier. No.
Nah, dude, I don't care, bro.
No.
He's S tier. Nah, bro, he's S tier, bro. Dude,
No,
come on,
I'm-
dude, come on.
I mean,
I thought like
You know,
he
here,
was, like,
here.
I thought you were gonna put him in big
What?
fan. I was like, no,
He's
no,
10
no,
times
no,
better
no,
than
I was
Strange.
agreeing with you that
No.
was S tier.
Wait.
Okay, sorry.
I want you to fight for this. All right, I want you to fight for this. Why does he belong in S tier? All right,
Dude.
You tell me.
Oh, dude, he can peel. Okay, assuming you have a second Vanguard, right? He can peel, right? He does so much damage. He builds ult so fast. You just build ult really fast. You can pop ult. Your left shift. You can stop Spider-Man, BP, Iron Fist from getting away. He punches through shields.
Okay.
That's through Mag, through Emma. She can't be grabbed by Emma. She can't be grabbed by Wolverine.
Nor Wolverine.
He can't be. Yeah. What else?
Has a damn good ult. Fuck up anything, and can cancel some ult because of it as well.
Yeah, I can get in and out of fights with my E.
Can combo with that E as well with ults. He deserves that.
The only real counter is Punisher, because
Yeah.
I just can't get up close. He'll just shoot me in
With
the
infinite
face.
ammo, not base Punisher. With infinite ammo, the ult, I would say.
Okay, tell me why he doesn't belong in this.
I was agreeing with you. I said I didn't want him in pick ban.
All right. Here's why. All right. What are the other tanks up here? Right. Let's take Groot, Magneto, and Hulk. Right. These tanks are really high up for a reason. All right. You know why we have Groot up in pick ban, right? Walls are really fucking annoying, and not a lot of characters have enough damage. Magneto, right? Since he can peel, right, and he can one-shot through support ults, given the right condition, albeit difficult, possible. And then Hulk, all right, he's up here because of Namor, and just generally he's already a pretty decent tank. I would have left Hulk in A tier if it weren't for the fact that Gamma is still really strong. It was already pretty strong back then, but now it's really strong now because of Namor, right? All right. Yes, he's generally a good tank, but he doesn't have like crazy team ups. I would say that he's good for stalling and he's good for peel, right? He's actually one of the best for peel. However, you can't solo tank as this guy, which is normal, it's fine. And his ult can be avoided, right? I don't know if you noticed, but some Thing players do jump and then pop their ult, thinking it's fucking Overwatch, right? You're playing Reinhardt, and it's there to delay the ult. That's not good, you don't want that. Yeah, the jump is a bit buggy, right? When you jump back towards teammates, you could eventually, you could get snagged on some obstacles, right? You can't exactly just like go in there and then jump out all the time. Sometimes it's gonna fuck up. But yes, he's a hard counter to Wolverine, but if you didn't know, Wolverine can still like stun you. Like he gets countered hard by literally anyone that's like medium range. Bucky, Spider-Man, not Spider-Man, sorry. Technically Peni, Black Widow, which is kind of crazy. Well, you know what's funny? What do they all have in common? They have a stun on a relatively low cooldown.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this, so that stun means nothing though. I get stunned for like...
He gets CC'd hard.
I don't even get...
He gets CC'd hard.
Nah, dude,
that's the
but
only one that fucks him up majorly is Mantis, to be honest.
Mantis?
Sleep. That's
I'm talking about anyone with a stun. Bucky,
Nah, dude. I don't see it, man.
No.
I don't see it, dude. I get grabbed by Bucky and I don't get stunned that long. I just jump back to my teammates.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it was in patch, right?
The jump is buggy, though.
Reduced the thing, though. D gets back fast. Like, I've seen it in gameplay and shit.
Okay, if we're putting him in A, he's at the very top of A. Like, he's not going any lower than that.
No, I put him at top of A.
I still think he's
my
low
main gripe
S
is
or
that
something, bro.
He gets CC'd hard, right? It's almost the same problem as Hulk. The reason why Hulk, it's not as that like a big a deal as Hulk is because he has the bubble, right? Which essentially makes him immune to CC for like a couple of seconds, and he has the hops, right? He can get out. With Thing, he requires another person to exist right behind him, and he doesn't have like the same mobility as Hulk, right?
I don't know,
Hulk
dude.
suffers from the same thing too.
If you're a smart Thing player, you would not be that far up anyway. You just...
Okay, but I'm talking in a general like sense, or I'm not talking like maximum performance. I get that. Like a good Thing player would never get like in that situation, but in like generally, Thing will get like CC'd. He will get like bombarded with like all types of status effects and shit.
Okay, if y'all watching the video and you made it this far, comment down who belongs in what tier. But just for Sean, I'm putting him in high A. Alright, whatever. Moving on.
All right, Human Torch. human
He's
being.
Pigpen, right?
The biggest one, I would say.
Yeah.
He has good damage output now, right? His primary fire used to feel like ass cheeks. Now it feels much better. What is it? His right clicks, the fucking fire shits, the little fire pothole things you can drop down that makes a field. Generates so much ult charge for you. It's insane. You can cover the entirety of like was it Spider Islands?
Yeah.
The shrine. Cover up their spawn, right? Round start, instantly like 15% ult charge, and it's still going up. He generates ult charge so fast, and he has more survivability now because of the changes. His dash gives him super armor, or not super armor, sorry, just bonus health.
I just heard the team up with Johnny and Sue makes him like unkillable for like a short duration.
Basically. Of course, the team up is not as good on Thing, but it's amazing. It's fantastic on Mr. Fantastic in Human Torch. Human Torch does struggle with survivability because of, he's a flying character and he's very slow. But, alright, added with the Sue Storm team up, it's really fucking hard to shoot this guy down when he keeps generating more health. I don't know if you guys saw me earlier. I was throwing ults, right? I was throwing flame tornadoes into their spawn, and they keep running into it.
Did you get like 20 plus ult charge with that?
Well, after the ult ended, they kept like running into the fire pole thingies. And I got 33% back.
Fucking hell! Wow.
Yeah, this guy Johnny's good for area denial. Denial. All right, area denial. All right. Next. I'm a bust.
S tier.
Right. I don't know about S tier.
She's really good. Come on, man.
all right. Hear me out.
Dude.
I put her also on A tier, on the same level as Thing. They both serve the same purpose and type heal.
People are gonna get so mad at this, bro.
I don't
fucking care. This is our tier list.
I don't agree, to be honest. She can cancel so many fucking ults. Her ult is great. Her diamond form is fucking amazing, especially if you have an annoying Spidey that's about to pop his ult. Scarlet Witch can be canceled as well. She has charge over time. She has Symmetra Fire from Overwatch. The longer you hold it, the more powerful you get if you're hitting someone. The E is great. The for like damaging out and finishing people. Shield, although it's like Sigma, it's very situational. You can save people if you put it the right way. And overall, she has like CC control as well in her diamond form. So yeah, I think she's S tier in my opinion.
Okay, now hear me out. All right. So her primary fire doesn't do that much damage. All right, given that yes, it works like Sim Beam, but all right, that thing does like tickle shits amount of damage. At the start, the enemy tanks, like what? Let's say it's a Groot, Magneto, the Thing as well, right? They're gonna be generating their ult much faster than you because they're dealing more damage than you.
I think it comes down to landing. Was it her E? Like where you separate the.
Yeah, but that's my next thing I was gonna say. That thing's really fucking hard to hit. All right, almost as hard as Magik E, and it's hard to get value with that too because if you do it just off rip. Her left click doesn't do a lot of damage. Unless you go into her diamond form, right? The person just has enough time to just walk out the real, like the area where the diamond's at. And yes, I understand. The diamond form is really good, right? Shuts down every ult that isn't CC immune. However, it's like fucking what? It's on a 15-second cooldown. Once you get that push, you better have had something done. All right. Because as soon as the diamond form goes out, that's where I see Emma Frost just like she's so weak in her like regular form. So when they go in, right, they make all this space and realize that no one's dead. The form goes out, and now it's on a 15-second cooldown. And the thing you're left with is a shield that isn't that great. You think about it, 500 shield isn't gonna do jack shit. I feel like the shield just dies way too quickly. It doesn't feel like Sigma shield. The reason why Sigma shield was so strong was because it had like a lot of health. And when you press right click, it instantly comes out. Her ult, all right, yes, it looks really good on paper. However, what are you gonna do with a properly like a conveniently placed wall, right? What are you gonna do if she does if you do it like in front of the payload cart? Just stand in front of the payload. or behind it. Sorry, am I missing something? Like I want to put her in S tier, but her normal form is just so ass.
So does that mean I can bump up thing to Lois?
Fuck
You know what? If it makes you feel better, right? Fine, sure. If it makes you happy, all right.
Actually, will actually.
I'm thinking.
Thank you,
I'm
actually.
thinking more on a I'm thinking more on a logical standpoint, all right?
Same
If it
here,
makes
bro.
your ti-
I'm thinking
Alright.
at a logical
Fuck it.
standpoint. Alright, fine. Okay, fine.
Do it. No. Do whatever you want. Do
I'm
whatever
moving
you
on.
want.
Our special.
This is my opinion. All right. Don't change it because of mine. Change it because you feel like yours is just like better.
Okay, in
I
my
respect
opinion,
all opinions.
in my opinion,
Alright,
the thing is low S.
All right. My opinion is that he's high A.
Bottom of low S is fine for me.
Look, I respect all opinions, but I respect mine more.
Alright.
All right, Ultron F tier. This guy is actually dog shit. Why? He actually got released after Emma, and nobody gives a shit about this character because thighs. All right, GG. Thanks for everybody for showing up on my stream. You guys are amazing.
Nah, dude, come on.
Hopefully, I got to see you guys in the next one. And yeah,
Okay, so with this flight, you can toggle. So you dash quickly into like whatever direction you're facing, and then you can go into flight mode.
Star-Lord dash.
Yeah.
You know?
You summon a drone to follow an ally that heals him and other allies in a radius.
So it's a better Zenyatta heal.
With additional healing for the designated ally, his right click summons drones to grant bonus health to allies within range, centered on himself and the ally marked with his right click.
That's gonna be crazy
sorry,
for
what is he?
dive. You plop that on like any dive character. That's essentially gonna be it's gonna be the new Luna Guard. Have someone with Luna Guard, and then you drop the Ultron drone. Essentially unkillable. It turns that one DPS character into a tank. Drop it on a Magik, bro.
Oh damn, that'd be crazy.
Drop it on an
Iron
Iron
Fist.
Yeah.
A
I
little.
just hope the bonus armor isn't like crazy. Maybe like they'll give them like, let's say 100, right?
Possibly.
Okay, so off paper, from everything we know, where would you rank him?
B tier.
Start with prediction.
I might put him low A, but I feel like his healing output won't be crazy, right? Because you know that it's kind of like Adam, right? He has the healing on an ability. It's not like his primary fire or whatever. He feels like a DPS.
Okay, I renamed D tier to trash because no one's in D tier. So, BP's in trash.
That's fucked up. But
Sorry, BP mains.
understandable.
Hey, sorry, man.
All right, so outro time. Thanks for everybody that showed up. You guys are all amazing. If you guys have any questions or whatever, throw it in the comments. If you guys like to tell me otherwise or why my opinion's bad, I'll hear it out. I won't respect it, but I'll hear you out.
Okay.